And there you can see who the first 6 are: Kevin Foley of Haverford, Gene DiMagno of Carleton, Merline, Short, Bayless, and Gramsch. And I'll quickly say Kylie, Kerwin, Short, Merline, Gramsch, Wachter are all in this field here, and maybe we can help you identify. There's Even and Kylie and Wachter and Boyer of Occidental. And we are into the race, and I don't want to bog that down anymore with the 12 names. And let's see who we have out there taking an early lead. Can you identify those school colors? We're pretty far from them now. They're on the far side from us.
With the haze and the rain, it's going to be a little bit tough to pick out names and numbers now because it's just a little bit hazy there. But this race is 3 laps, 120 yards, about 100 yards short of 1 mile, and Bayless is our leader there, going with 3 laps to go.
John Bayless of Trenton State.
Paul Hammond is in second place, Lee.
Okay, and in our 1,500-meter field, we have no entries from Glassboro State, our current co-leader with Augustana at 26 points overall. But Augustana has Steve Gramsch in there. So this could be a break for Augie.
Lee, that's Kevin Foley in 3rd place from Haverford. He's looked like he was going to make a move on that backstretch in that 2nd lap, but he didn't. About
2.5 laps to go, and the field is still fairly tightly bunched. Nobody's broken away yet, and I don't have an unofficial split yet, but they're not going at a blazing pace. I think that though that this is good weather for distance running because it's a little bit cool. It's not hot, it's not cold though, but it's damp, and the guys don't get as warm because of the humidity in the air. But then that also makes it a little bit heavy. Sorry, Leanne.
Okay, I was just going to say that John Bayless is really starting to get a gap there. You can tell from this angle especially. He's got a 3-yard advantage. John Bayless running for Trenton State. He is in the light blue running outfit. John Bayless, number 860, as he rounds the curve.
They've only got a half mile to go.
All right, Kevin Foley is in 2nd place.
And Augustana missed a great chance in that last race, that sprint relay, to pick up some points because as we noted, Glassboro State dropped the baton and Augustana did not score. And they could have picked up some very valuable points there. Looks like, though, they're going to pick up some here.
Haverford's in 2nd, and Trenton State is in 1st. That's our team standings. Haverford running in the white and the dark. Running for Haverford is Kevin Foley, 2nd place. There's our split. How does it look? 201.
201 is quite a good split. Quite a good split. These guys are moving a lot faster than they appear to. 201 for a half mile is not bad at all. But we're setting it up for a real big finish. With 1 lap to go, we're coming up to the finish line. Now we're setting it up for a real big rush.
All right, that's Kevin Foley now out in front.
Merline of University of Wisconsin Oshkosh is making a move there. He's
and
in
look
the yellow.
at Foley sprint out. He just, it almost appeared when the starter fired the final gun, he fired it at Foley, and Foley just sort of took off.
Took the bullet and ran.
Yes.
So we have Foley, Bayless, and Merline, 1, 2, and 3. Foley, Bayless, and Merline, and it looks like Merline's being threatened there in 4th, 3rd, and 4th place, but Foley is still going strong.
3:02 for 1,200 meters. If he can come through in under 50, he'll be coming through very good now. Look at him open up.
Our record for this is 3:46.9, Division III record. So he could do it.
He could be close. He could be close.
And he's coming in,
300, and he's coming
the crowd's
hard.
getting excited. Yeah, they're cheering him on. He might be close to a record. 3:46.9 is a record. He could do it. This is a Haverford runner that you are looking at, Kevin Foley. Kevin Foley is headed for the tape. And he is our winner, Kevin Foley for Haverford.
It looks like Augustana was 2nd in that race, and if that is so, they picked up 8 big points.
Haverford College is in Pennsylvania, Haverford, Pennsylvania. We do not have an official time yet, but there's a young man who just ran 1,500 meters and may have set a new Division III record.
According to my watch, he was very close to the meet record. Yes,
Lee, Rev, Augustana did come in 2nd place.
So Augustana will be picking up more points and will get a chance to move ahead of Glassboro State. How many points will they get for 2nd?
8 points. The point spread is 10-8, 6-4, 2-1. And according to my watch, that's very, very close to a new meet record.
Oh, well, dying to find out when they say the official thing. Let's take a look where Augustana made their move, because originally it was Foley and Bayless who were winning, but it looks like we're isolated on our winner. And he's smiling and pumping hard. Maybe you'll see some of the spectators start to cheer him on. Look at the gap he's created between first and second.
Looks like two different races.
Yeah.
This guy's out for blood, and the other guys, it seems like, are out for just a workout because he's really sprinting hard. Now here comes the rest of the field. And this is where Augustana had made a move, and they're now in second place. But look at our winner sprint down the track. He's just all out, knowing that he's got this thing in hand. He can be as relaxed as he wants to, and he sprints into the tape. The winner, very close, as we said, to a new meet record. That's Steve Foley.
What a move. What a man. Steve Foley in first, unofficially. Steve Gramsch from Augustana in second. And I believe third was Paul Hammond of Bates. I may be wrong. There was a real kick for the third place finish there. And you're taking a look at Kevin Foley get his win.
And he's
smiling for our cameras.
He's not even tired.
No, he's
Ralph,
not. He's
I'm going to
happy.
tell you something. He's tired. We're going to get him over. He says, "Can you just wait a minute?"
He wants his lungs.
Get my lungs back.
Actually, Paul, what he's doing, he wants to style a little bit. He wants to stand in front of the camera in profile.
Well, he deserves that.
Sure he does. He won.
Waving to some of the fans. And looks like the rain has let up just a little bit for that event. That may have aided him.
Hey, Lee.
Yes?
It may let up in the booth up there, but it didn't let up down here on the field, I'm going to tell you that.
We are sheltered. I cannot tell a lie. Oh, there's a couple of happy
That's the
competitors.
Augustana runner who finished second, Paul.
And this is Paul McGuire, who's standing here in the rain.
I'm just standing there watching these guys. I'll tell you, Augustana is so happy because they know that the Glassboro, had nobody in that race, and with that relay down the drain for Glassboro, it looks like a good chance for Augustana to take that lead and go with it.
That is Steve Gramsch, the Augustana runner who finished second and catapulted his team into first place.
Kevin, Ralph Boston was saying when the gun lap went off in that 1,500 meters when you set the record, he said it looked like you were shot out from a cannon. Is that what started your kick?
Well, yeah, I was planning on trying to take the lead along the home stretch with the 1 lap to go, and then just really explode the last lap, because I figured that would scare off the competition.
You just ran away from the whole field. I mean, when the gun went off, you took off around on this turn over here, the first turn, and you were gone.
Yeah, that's the way my coach told me to run it. He's standing over in the backstretch. I think to do it from him.
Kevin, I think we have the last 200 yards. Here you are. Here's how far the field is behind you.
That's the way I wanted to do it, because with
Don't we all?
the same place in the last year's race, I was trying to catch someone.
Were you going for the record?
Today, it's just going for the win.
And that's usually.
But I thought I had a shot at it, just running. I think I can run faster than this, but I wanted to be conservative for the first 3 laps, just to make sure I still had enough energy to run a last lap like that.
I think what Ralph Boston was going to say that's when it usually break a record, when you're just
trying to win, right?
Yeah,
that's usually when records
that's
come.
what he just said. He said when you're just trying to go out and win the race, you end up breaking a record.
In a championship race like that, because everybody's going hard, and everybody wants to win. They push you to the time.
Kevin, thank you very much. Congratulations. Lee?